Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going thrifting for my grandmacore dining room and also my kitchen. I'm currently working on part 2 of my dining room makeover, and I have just a few things that I'm on the hunt for. If you missed part 1, I will link it down below, but since that video I've been on the hunt for some furniture pieces to add in there, and I finally have those furniture pieces, and so now I feel like I'm able to kind of finish the space out. And so today that's what I'm doing. I'm on the hunt for just things to fill the space. I'm also working on a space in my kitchen as well, so I'll be sharing that in an upcoming video, but I figured I would just take you guys thrifting with me today, and then when I get home I'll share a haul of everything that I picked up. I've been feeling so inspired lately with the decor direction that I'm going in, which is grandmacore, also known as cottagecore. So I'm looking for lots of cute, cozy, cottagey, antique style pieces to add to my home. So I'm looking for vessels, lamps, plates, any kind of like old antique plate is what I'm looking for to maybe display on a wall or in a hutch, and just anything that will add some warmth to my home. So this store is called the Korner Market, and it's located in Blackshear, Georgia. I've shared this one before, and some of you actually recognized it the last time I had shared it, which really surprised me. But I love this thrift store. It is probably my favorite one in the area to shop at. It's got so much. They have an upstairs and a downstairs, and then the part downstairs, they have a doorway that you go through, and it's like a whole other world. So it's basically all of your thrifting hopes and dreams in one place. Absolutely love this store. And I also did stop by the Goodwill, but there was just way too many people in there to really film. When there's a lot of people, it's kind of hard to film, because me personally, I don't like to film other people, and so it's kind of hard when there's a lot of people. But I'm pretty excited about the things that I picked up, so be sure to stay tuned for the haul. But guys, I love going thrifting. To me, it's a comfort thing. I feel like it's therapy in a way. I like to go get a coffee and just go take my time thrifting. I also get a thrill out of it, because thrifting can save you a lot of money when you're trying to fill your home with decor, which is where I'm at right now. I've got a lot of space to fill, and buying full price decor can get really expensive fast. So I really get excited when I find decor for a fraction of the cost. Thrifting has also taught me to be creative with what I find, think outside the box. You don't have to use something for what it's actually intended for. So that's just a tip when you're going thrifting, is to have an open mind and get creative with the pieces that you find. This is the downstairs part of the thrift store I was telling you guys about. They call this the VIP section, and it's like a big warehouse just full of antiques. I think this is probably my favorite part of the store. There's a lot to go through, as you can see. But I also wanted to mention to you guys that I was on the hunt today for some dining chairs. I was looking for some just solid wooden chairs, and I found one or two here and there, but they were just way more than I wanted to pay, and by the time I had bought a set of them, it was going to be way more than I wanted to pay for a set of dining chairs. So I didn't get any dining chairs. However, I did find a set on Amazon for a really good price, so I will have those coming in here shortly, and I think I might be painting those. I haven't completely decided yet, but again, I'll be sharing that in part 2. let's do a thrift haul. I'm really excited about the pieces that I picked up, and I cannot wait to decorate with all of them. So I've got a couple of different stores here, mainly the Goodwill, but I also went back to the Korner market yesterday. I found a couple of pieces there, but honestly I could live in that store. As a matter of fact, I told the guy as I was leaving yesterday, I was like, I could really just live in this store. They have got so much, as you guys saw in the video. They have just got so much to go through. I don't know, it just makes my heart happy being in that store. So anyways, I'm going to show you the pieces that I picked up, and then here soon I will be sharing in a separate video me actually using them and how I style them, so keep a lookout for that. I'm just really excited for my dining room and also my kitchen to come together. I've kind of been focusing on those two rooms together, and I'm just really excited to decorate with all of this and pull it all together. Remembers back at Easter, I was talking about getting my kids some good quality baskets. We had got the cheap Walmart baskets this past year and they were awful, so I wanted to invest in some really good quality baskets for them. So I found these at the Korner market. This one I think was $6, and then this one was $3. So I only got two. I still need to get a third, but my plan for these is to utilize them as home decor. I think they'd be really pretty with some florals inside, maybe some really pretty fall florals for the fall season, and then when spring and summer roll around, maybe some pretty white flowers. I think it'd be really pretty. When Easter rolls around, we can also use them as Easter baskets, so I'm really excited about that. This one here is really good quality. I mean, it is solid. And then this one, you can tell it's got some age to it, but honestly I love that. These are gonna be perfect Easter baskets. All right, so this is from the Goodwill, and they were in a set together. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these, and I actually think they are like plate liners, so they would go under like a paper plate or something. That's what I think they are. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, but I grabbed them because I think they would be so pretty to hang up on the wall somewhere, maybe like a basket wall or something. They are all the same size, so I don't know if they'll actually look good as a basket wall, but I know I want to hang them up somewhere. Even if I only use like 1 or 2 of them somewhere, they are just really pretty. I love the wood tone, which is exactly what I'm trying to incorporate more of in my home, add some warmth and color. So these were $3.99 for all 7. Okay, so y'all know I have been obsessed with peg shelves lately. I think they're so cottagey and just really cute. And I saw this one, so I grabbed it. I don't know yet what I'm gonna do with it. I know I'm gonna hang it somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. But if you guys have any ideas as to what I can use this for, it's got little cubbies here on the center, but I love the little pegs on the bottom, and it's already got the brackets on the back. But if you guys have any ideas on what exactly I can do with this, let me know down below. It was, where's the price? Oh, $6.99. So I finally got a buffet for my dining room. I cannot wait to show you guys. I really wanted a lamp to go on that buffet, and I wanted a lamp that was gonna have some height to it. So I found this one at Goodwill. Goodwill always has so many lamps to choose from. I already got a bulb in there because I've been using it. I wanted to make sure that it worked and everything, and it just adds like such a cozy ambiance to my dining room. I could not wait to get everything put together. But this one was $5.99. If you ever need a lamp, check out the Goodwill because they had so many lamps. They may not always come with a shade, but you can pick up a cheap shade, or you can mix and match lamp bases with lamp shades that they have there on the shelf, and you can really customize your lamp. So it's always fun to check out the Goodwill for your lamp. Next up is this little bracket shelf. It's just a little shelf that you could really hang anywhere. I think it would be really cute with like some books or something lined up. I may put this in my bedroom somewhere. I haven't completely decided. But I knew I liked it, and I knew I wanted to bring it home, so still deciding what I'm gonna do with it exactly, but again, I just really liked it. It was $3.99. And then this I grabbed from the Korner market because I found this little lamp at the Goodwill. I've actually been on the hunt for a little lamp to go in my laundry room for a while now, and I've not been able to find a lamp that's short enough to go on that second shelf. I found this at Goodwill. It was only $2.99. Love it. I love the color. It's just a really simple wooden base lamp, but it didn't have a shade to go with it. So my plan was to, when I found this at the corner market, I was going to use it for this lamp, but it's not going to work because the lamp shade is too small for the base. It looks fine without a bulb, but by the time you put a bulb in there, it just sits way too high up. It doesn't look right. So I've got to get a different shade. So this was $2.99, and then this from the corner market, I think was like $5 or so. I feel like that's a bit pricey for a lamp shade, but I had a vision, I had a plan. It's just not gonna work. So I'll have to find a different base for this and a different shade for this. Next up is this beautiful mug. I love this so much. It does have a little chip here in the handle, but to me that's not really a big deal, but I love the deep blue color. I love the design. It's got a fun texture to it. This was $1.99. I think this would be really pretty sitting out on display. Maybe leave it under my coffee machine or set it up on a shelf somewhere. I just thought it was really pretty, so I grabbed that. And next up from the corner market, they took the tags off of these because when you check out at the corner market, they just take all the little tickets off, and that's how they ring up your stuff. So I don't have the price tags on them, but if I remember correctly, it was $6 for the set. So this one is a pepper grinder and then a salt shaker. I think I may end up putting these on my dining room table in the center, or I may just set them on my new kitchen shelves. Who knows? I'm not sure yet. This next piece is kind of random. It's not really home decor related, but I saw it and I thought it'd be really great to put mail in. So mail that needs action, mail that needs to be gone through, or just a place to set mail instead of setting it on my counters when I come in. This will be a place to drop the mail and I can go through it from there, but it was $3.99. Next piece, I think whoever had this maybe used it for coffee or tea. There's still some little stains there, so it needs to be cleaned up, but I'll probably just use this for decor to set around on one of my shelves. Price on this one is $3.99. So anyways, I got that vase of flowers. The whole thing, this and the flowers, was only $6.99, and it is actually Threshold from Target. Studio McGee. Original price $25. Just could not pass this up. $6.99 for the vase and the flowers. I felt like was a complete steal, especially being Threshold. I'm probably going to be taking these flowers out for the fall and replacing them with something else, but I just could not pass this up. I love the color of this vase. So next up, I grabbed this little picture frame. I'm probably going to be putting this maybe on one of my nightstands or on my dresser there behind me. It was $1.49 and I thought it was very vintage looking. I love the oval shape, so I got that. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with these when I first grabbed them, but I knew I really liked them. Maybe for the summertime, I thought these would be really pretty hanging somewhere. I mean, they just look very vintage, cottagey vibes, so I grabbed those just to show you guys an up close. Excuse my fingernails, they need to be trimmed, but that's what they look like up close. Okay, next up, so these were actually together. I don't think they're a set because this one is a little bit of a brighter yellow than the bigger one. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but this one looks to be a little bit of a brighter yellow. So I don't think they're a set, but Goodwill had them together. This one was inside of the big one and it was all taped up together. So I actually got them as a set for $4.99. This deep yellow color I think would work for summer, but it could also work for fall. It's just a really pretty yellow. I love incorporating this yellow tone around my home. It's just so cozy. So this was $4.99 for the set. I think this big one here would be really pretty with maybe some kitchen utensils inside, or you could maybe put some florals for the different seasons. I think that would be really pretty. This little one I would probably just set on a shelf somewhere or maybe hang it from a peg shelf. It's really cute though. So it kind of reminds me of like Winnie the Pooh's honey jar. So anyways, I got those. I think this yellow is just really pretty. Speaking of yellow, I also picked up this beautiful yellow pottery vase. It has a face painting on this side, but I plan to just turn that around and use it like this. And I think it would be really pretty, especially in the summer with like some little white flowers, maybe some baby's breath. I think it would be really pretty in here. It was only $2.99. So this one is more for summer, I feel like, just because it's that really pretty summery blue. But I love the ruffled edge top, the ribbed sides, and this would be really pretty with, they're a little bit too long, but you get what I'm saying. Very, very pretty for summer. And this one was $4.99, and the brand is just Floral. So I'm not sure where it originally came from, but it's in really good shape and can't wait to use this. All right, this next piece looks like it was very well loved. Whoever had this before really loved it, it seems. It's got some chip in there on the spout, also some worn edges, but honestly that doesn't bother me. I love that. But I love that deep brown color. It's so warm and cozy. This was $2.99. I just took the sticker off of this copper plate so we could see the design in the middle, but it was $3.99. Something that I've been seeing a lot of in these cottage themed homes, they incorporate a lot of copper. I haven't really seen a whole lot of copper around in the thrift stores, but I did find this and I was really excited. I also have like a little plate rack that I think I'm gonna put this on and maybe display it somewhere, maybe even on my kitchen, or not my kitchen, my dining room buffet. Can't find a brand anywhere, but it looks really, really old. It's got some scratches and worn spots, but again, I love that. But it's so easy these days just to go to the internet and pull up a recipe that you need. You can just go to Pinterest and find pretty much any kind of recipe that you're looking for. There's just something comforting about having actual cookbooks in your home to refer to, and you don't need to go to the internet. It just reminds me of the simpler times, and so I want to bring more physical cookbooks into my home. Also, cookbooks, they can be used as decor, but they can also be functional. So that's my plans with my cookbooks, but let me share what I got. So this first one is called Easy Meals for Busy Women. Y'all know I'm all about a good easy meal, and this one was $2.99, but it's got a lot of recipes that are just basic ingredients. They don't really call for a lot of ingredients, which is my kind of recipe. So I got that. It was $2.99. This one is called Keep Calm and Slow Cooks. Y'all know I'm all about a good slow cooker recipe. This one was $2.99. This one's a big chunky one. It's called Classic Home Cooking, and it was $2.99. And then the last one I'm really excited about because it's a really old one. It's a 1976. It's a 1976 Better Homes and Gardens. It's called Crockery Cooker Cookbook. So I just want to add more physical cookbooks into my home. So I plan to put these out for display, but I also plan to actually use them. So one last thing I wanted to show you guys. So I'm planning to do like a cutting board display shelf on one of the walls in my kitchen, or it's the wall that goes in between my kitchen and my dining room, and I'm planning to do some cutting board display shelves there. And so I've actually been on the hunt for just some cheap wooden cutting boards that I can add to that shelf. This one was $2.99, so that'll be going on that shelf. But that is everything that I picked up. So I cannot wait to get started decorating with all of this. So I'll be sharing that in a separate future video, and I'll be sharing how I style it and everything. So make sure to come back for that. I'm really excited about all of my pieces that I found, and I can't wait to see it all up and displayed in my home. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a butterfly emoji down below, and I'll see you in the next one.